Hi friends, welcome back. Today we have a quick lunch break flow. So I'm literally doing this on my lunch break. So just come on down to your mat. Let's get comfortable in an easy seat, sitting up tall through the spine. Just taking a moment to settle into the space. Taking a deep inhale through the nose. And as you exhale, drop the shoulders away from the ears and allow yourself to arrive into the present moment. Everything else can wait for the next 15 minutes. So if you feel safe, just close your eyes and check in with your breath. Notice if your breath is quick and up in the chest. And maybe try to elongate those inhales and exhales, breathing deeply into the belly. Signaling the brain that it's time to relax just for a few minutes. So that we can awake feeling refreshed and positive to finish out the rest of our day. Taking another deep inhale through the nose, expanding space in between each vertebra. And exhale, letting something go. Letting a negative conversation release from your body. Letting negative thoughts drain out. Let's take a twist, taking the left hand to the right knee. Just gently twisting into the spine. Making sure your belly button is engaged. And then on an exhale, we'll switch the twist to the other side. So right hand to the left knee. Just gently twisting and warming up the spine. My chicken omelet is here with us today, so if you need a little bit of a smile, just peek up at the video and she's kind of walking around. Let's take the hands behind the back now and press those hips up towards the sky. Inhaling to open the heart, and as you exhale, dropping the hips back down to seated. One more time, inhale, engaging those glutes, opening the hip flexors. And exhale, returning to seated. Omelet loved that exercise, obviously. Great work, guys. Let's come to tabletop position, so to hands and knees. Checking in with your alignment, hips should be over knees, shoulders should be over elbows, elbows over wrists. Option to take fist hands here if your wrists are feeling a little bit sensitive today. But as we inhale and exhale, we're just going to be moving through some cat-cow motions. So inhale to drop the belly, open the chest, and lift the chin. And then exhale, rounding through the spine, dropping chin to chest for cat. Inhale, opening into cow. Exhale, rounding back into Halloween cat pose. Flowing like this with your own breath. Maybe wiggling the hips side to side. And then when you feel ready, sink the hips back towards the heels, finding Balasana or Child's Pose. feel the third eye chakra, the space in between the eyebrows, press into the earth. Maybe rolling the forehead along the mat, releasing any tension in the brow area. As you breathe, expand the skin on the back body, fill the ribs up with oxygen, and just let gravity press you into the earth, feeling how wonderful it is to just come to this pose of surrender. Accepting wherever you are in this moment, in this day, and knowing that it's only temporary. You have the power to control your emotions and how you react to things. On an exhale, let's press up through tabletop, tuck those toes, and meet me in a downward facing dog. Let's keep the knees deeply bent. If you've been sitting at a desk for a long time, it might be a little tighter in your down dog today. So definitely walk it out, bending one knee and then the other, getting a nice release in the hamstrings and the calves. And then walking the hands back to the feet. Let's find our forward fold. Again, knees are deeply bent. No reason to push ourselves here. Tailbone is heavy, and then we'll start to roll up through the spine. Shoulders and then head are the last to reach the top. You'll find yourself in Tadasana, mountain pose. Press those feet into the earth. Open your heart to the front. And then inhale, reaching the arms overhead. Exhale to dive forward, finding that forward fold. Inhale to find length in the spine, half lift. Exhale, grounding the palms. Bend the knees and walking it out into high plank. On an exhale, lower into your chaturanga. And then inhale to find up dog. Exhale to lift those hips, pressing back into downward facing dog. Breathe here. One cycle of breath. Walking the hands back to the feet. Letting the head be heavy like a bowling ball. Beginning to roll up through the spine again. Building yourself up into your strong mountain pose. Inhale, reach those arms for the sky, maybe taking a tiny back bend before you exhale and dive forward into that forward fold. Inhale, half lift, maybe taking airplane arms here. And exhale to forward fold one more time. Inhale to prep as you walk out into your high plank. Maybe dropping the knees if needed. Don't push yourself if it doesn't feel right today. You can go through your normal chaturanga to up dog, or you can go to belly and baby cobra. So you have options here. Exhale, lifting those hips, pressing back into that downward facing dog, seeing if the heart can come a little bit closer to the mat. Making sure that your weight is in your pointer finger and thumb. And now we're going to walk the feet into the hands and roll up through that spine one more time. Beautiful work, guys. You should be feeling a little more settled, like it's easier to breathe. Let's take the palms to the heart. And just feel the sensation and vibrations of your heart beating in your chest. Feel thankful for everything your heart does for your body. Turning to the long side of your mat, and if you don't have a mat, just take the feet a little further than hips distance apart. We're going to be setting up for wide-legged forward fold here. So drawing energy up through the fronts of the legs as we hinge forward at the hips, reaching the crown of the head for the earth. Now you might not get there. Today I'm a little tight, so that was not possible for me today. So you just take this to your own edge. There's no right or wrong, but the main goal is to allow any energy to pour out through the top of your head, as well as releasing the hamstrings and the backs of the legs. Just hanging out here for a few breath cycles. Maybe bringing in the mantra of I'm breathing in and I'm breathing out. Shifting the hands over to the right foot. Just finding a little bit of organic movement in this stretch here. And then taking the hands over to the left foot. Nice deep inhale through the nose. And as you exhale, release the stretch to the side and return back to center. Rolling up through the spine or taking a flat back, just being mindful of your body and where you're at today. Building yourself up into a strong, wide-legged pose here. Just notice how you feel as you return the head to be over the heart. Flutter the eyes open. Let's jump those feet together to get some energy surging. And we'll begin to close things out with a little cool down. Coming to the back of your mat, inhaling, stretching arms overhead, diving into our forward fold. Inhale for half lift, finding a long spine. Exhale, forward fold, walking yourself out into your plank. Now you can take knees, chest, chin, and then to your baby cobra. Or if you want a little bit of a challenge, you can take your full chaturanga to up dog. We'll all meet in downward facing dog. Finding stillness, noticing where your mind is at. Let's bend the knees, hovering them towards the mat, and then straighten back into downward dog. So bend as you inhale, straighten as you exhale. Just working those legs out a little bit further, especially since we may have been sitting at a desk or in a car for many hours. And then let's wave through the spine, coming down into a seated position. I'm taking hero here. Let's shake those hands out, making sure there's no kinks in the wrists. I know this is kind of silly feeling, but just stay with me. Let's move any lactic acid out of those arms. Get the energy moving through the whole body. Really shake, shake, shake those hands. We're almost done. You're doing awesome. This should bring a little bit of a smile to your face. And it's just so good for the joints and muscles. Good job. Finding stillness. Let's close down the eyes. Returning to the breath. Feeling grateful for gifting yourself with these 15 minutes. Thanking yourself for doing something good for your body, mind, and soul. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, nose or mouth. Taking one hand to the belly and one hand to the heart. Thanking your body. Thanking your mind for supporting you and guiding you every day. All we have to do is listen to what it's asking for. Great work, everyone. Let's take our final inhale together, reaching the arms overhead. Exhale, prayer hands come down to heart center. We bow and say namaste. Wonderful work, you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Please click that thumbs up, and the biggest support is subscribing to the channel. I'll see you next time. Have a great rest of your day.